Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here with my favorite dog Karma and the fam. They're practicing on the basketball courts, the mean streets of Oneana, right now in some funny wigs because it's just after Halloween. And
It's not a wig.
okay, I got the other one over here, the Munchkin Squad, but they're enjoying it. So there's some McNuggets of truth coming out, some McNuggets emerging, and with the BMF title, the fake UFC title on the line, and probably the biggest pay-per-view of the year, the best card so far of the year, and that's saying a lot, seeing we're in November.
Sorry.
You know what I'm doing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, with all that going on, McGregor, he got a little slap on the wrist for punching an old man in the face on video for nothing. For nothing. Oh, he likes to punch old men in bars that don't want his shitty whiskey. Will you guys get away from me so I can...
Yes, I'm putting this away, Gene.
I don't want to even be doing this in front of you. You're supposed to be shooting hoops.
Hey, girl.
That's what we agreed to.
I know.
So anyway, what did we find out? Well, other than, of course, the system's rigged. He's not going to get any jail time. He's going to get a wee bit of probation for a wee bit of punching an old man. We found out he had 18 other convictions before this. One for assault back in 2009. Oh, but Jason, he grew up on the wee mean streets of Ireland. Oh, and can we thumb this up? We got 51 watch and only 9 thumbs. Let's go, Burmis Brigade. Let's get this out there. And guys, for serious, go over there. Get up on and go over there. Thank you. I'm not being mean. This is adult conversation. This was our deal. I'm sorry, doing a little a parenting over here. So anyway, I'm trying my best. So let's continue here. So Connor had 18 convictions, little slap on the wrist for this, and every single day, I've got to hear about a comeback fight. I got to see these guys that are creating Twitter accounts 24 hours ago, that literally an hour later when I block them, literally every day to combat the videos that I put out there and this thread that Prime Fedor put out there about McGregor. I'm going to do a full video breaking down the Prime Fedor thread because that one hasn't been shadow banned yet, which I'm kind of surprised. People are now being banned for posting that in response to McGregor's tweets. So if you haven't seen the Prime Fedor thread, it's out there, right? And I've retweeted it. You just go to my Twitter. Hopefully it's not shadow banned. But it's a really good tool in opening people's eyes. So we're going to do the whole thing. People are saying, oh, the women won't testify. No, that's not true. This woman in December gave a statement. She's already denied a $1 million payout. Probably more than that at this point. Seeing the press is so far away. The U.S. press still isn't reporting any of this. All right, that's it, girls. Not until I come over to you. All right, thank you. Yep. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. I love it. I love every day of it, but it's a lot. If you ever wonder why maybe I didn't do three to 7 videos in a day, it's a good chance it had something to do with that. It's a great chance it had something to do with that. So, look, here's the deal, guys. You got to keep pressing. Anybody who's watching the UFC tonight, and it's a great card. It's an amazing card. Anybody who's doing that needs to get on the Twitter. Hashtag Connor Exposed, hashtag Truth About Connor, and tweet out my videos, tweet out all the links that are out there that show this isn't like a rumor or gossip or any of that stuff, and that there's plenty of evidence. In fact, when you talk to a senior police source right after the event, I've got Nate, by the way, seeing some of the questions in the main event, and we'll turn this into an Ask Me Anything. So if you guys want to start asking me questions, not only about the fights, about anything else I've been covering, obviously I've been reading the FBI document release of the finders. That's been big. But guys, let's push this Connor thing. I think I got Nate, by the way, in the main event. But the best fight on the card is probably Johnny Walker versus Corey Anderson on the prelims. Happy Saturday to you, Clifford. Thanks for sticking to your coverage. Yeah, listen, my coverage isn't wrong, and the times are swaying. Nate in the third, very possible. Masvidal's a grinder. You don't want to count him out, but Nate's looked good. He looked really good against Pettis. I thought he looked excellent. And Pettis was looking good, man. It's not like Pettis came in there not to fight. Pettis was trying everything he could do. He was banging with him. You just couldn't get it done. Yeah, I'm not going to stop with this. Hey, Jason, hope you and Karma are well. Karma is doing amazing. Karma, Hey, Carm, how we doing, baby? Why don't you tell the people how good you're doing? Yeah, she's doing amazingly. Amazing. The Joe Tippins treatment is going well. My cancer story, that rocks. Um, Guys, the Derek Lewis Blogovic fight is a great fight. The Kelvin Gastelum versus Darren Till is a really fun fight. I know there's some controversy out there on Kelvin leaning on his coach. He did come in at 184. I don't know how much of that lean really mattered. It looked like it was on purpose. I like Kelvin a lot, man. And, he used to fight at 170, couldn't make that. I hope he's not having problems with 185 as well, because I don't think he can fight at 205. And unfortunately, his style isn't for a 205er. Let's see. Yeah, Matt, I have, but I don't want to get into it right now. You can check out some of my videos on that, and I've talked about it for years, actually. We talking fights or Trump? We're talking fights. What should we be talking Trump about? What's out there? What, the fake impeachment hearings that aren't impeachment, the impeachment inquiry? Good man, the shady vets diagnosed my dog with heartworms, went to a different vet and got back a negative result for my pit. I don't think they got my diagnosis wrong on her, man. I got to tell you. I didn't see Till's reaction to the weigh-in at all. I mean, I honestly think that her diagnosis of osteosarcoma was 100% real. Carm, what are you looking at? What are you looking at over there, huh? I think it was right, spot on. We did the x-rays. I had seen, McNuggets of truth are emerging. 18. Again, let's look at this guy. All right. Outside of any of the stuff that I've covered in regards to the December case, which is violent, brutal, beating. I don't want to say anything more in front of the kids, just in case they hear me. He'd been accused of it several times before. Now we know that 18 convictions later, he gets probation for punching an old man. Jason, keep it up. And if the family first, where can I have direct access to the docs directly? Right on the FBI website. Just type in the Finders FBI in a search engine, and you should get all 324. It's one file, so it should be pretty easy. Life of Brian. Getting back to everything but the December thing. He'd been accused of it several times before. We have the incident over in LA that barely made any media that Business Insider reported on. He has illegitimate children with other women. He's been spotted at crack houses. It was reported that he was on a 2-day coke and alcohol bender before this occurred. As this occurred, the December incident, he got picked up on another sexual assault allegation less than a month ago. How many things do I have to go on? In this thread, it also shows the other behavior, man. Like, there's no doubt about it, he's violent. This isn't the first time he's punched an old man. Beat up another old man in a bar. Look it up. It's not the first. I mean, he beat the hell out of the last old man in the bar. This was just a sucker punch because he wouldn't drink his Propa 12. There's videos of him coked up. 3 or 4 years ago. Absolutely. He's looked terrible physically. You can watch the press conferences for himself. The foreign reporter did ask about the sexual assault, and the other foreign reporter in Russia said, no, we're not going to talk about that. Connor asked what he said, and she said she wouldn't even go over it with him. The press is in on it, man. Don't you get it? He's worth a lot of money to Disney. He's worth a lot of money to UFC, WME Entertainment, Ari Emanuel, okay? Dana White. That's the deal. And why do you think he's getting probation? He's got 18 prior convictions. I know they like to say some of those are speeding tickets. I bet you 10 of them at max are speeding tickets. And I think that's giving him something. No, we're never going to see this is how it happens, guys. Hopefully this woman doesn't take the money and she actually goes to trial, and it will be undoubtable that he should be among the 8% convicted. And if he doesn't, there's going to be an uproar in that country. And really, I don't think he can survive social media and today. That's what will happen. Now, if he's paid off, I don't think they go after people like me who are telling the truth and are unrepentant about it, because then if they sued me, I could countersue and there would be discovery. And if I got discovery, I'd have access to those police documents. I'd have access to the photographs they took of this woman. I'd have access to the statements of other people. Okay? Of course it happened. There wouldn't be sources coming out saying this and the massive amount of media cover up in the very beginning if there was any question that this didn't happen, right? If it was questionable, you would have seen it get blown up in the media. But since there's so much evidence that this happened, from the forensic evidence to the statements given by other people, by the statements given by this woman afterwards, by the medical examination, by the CCTV footage, by the movements of the guy beforehand. Of course it happened. 100%. So the McNuggets of truth are coming out. All the fanboys, all the shills, all the trolls, it don't matter, baby. Nothing gonna happen. Taking it to the top. We're taking it to the top, folks. I promise you. That being said, now's the time to thumbs this video up, share it with others, get the word out about McGregor. Tonight when you're watching that UFC hashtag UFC BMF title, or hashtag UFC Diaz, or hashtag UFC Masvidal, throw in a little hashtag Connor Exposed and throw those videos out there, because I guarantee you Dana White and the rest of them, they're aware of what's going on, and the cover-up's very real. What's that? Do you want to go to the park? She wants to go? Oh, well, she doesn't want to do it. Well, guys, I'm going to end it now as the parenting continues. And let me say this. I got a GoFundMe. We just started the month 5. I'd really like to hit that 5K mark. Like you can see, I got kids to feed and take care of. They're into the basketball. We're trying to do big things here. We're trying to tell the truth, keep it real. And she's trying to make the travel team. And I think they're both good enough to do it, by the way. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the flip side.